What is up, guys? It's Rich, back with another Gray Zone Warfare video for you today. Today we're talking about the best money run you can be doing right now, which I believe is Midnight Sapphire. A couple stipulations with this is, one, you need to have the set of keys for this run, and then number two, you need to feel confident in your ability to come to Midnight Sapphire. It can be difficult for some people, but if you do follow this route, I'll try to make it as simple and as straightforward as possible. Hopefully this video is going to help you out, guys. If it does, make sure to drop that like, drop that sub for more Gray Zone Warfare guides and videos. Also, remember, I'm live streaming over on Twitch, so if you guys want to stop by on the live stream, you guys can swing over there. Without any further ado, let's get into it and let's talk about some Gray Zone Warfare. All right, guys, so the most important part about this, I'm going to tell you the route I take, and then there's two options for it in terms of which way you want to go. So the main thing is you want to land Hotel 1. So this is the LZ you want to go for. If you're in PvE mode, you don't have to worry about it. If you're in PvP, just be aware there's a couple pretty decent amount of bushes here, so be aware from any LZ campers. But the two routes you want to take from Hotel 1, the one I'm taking right now is the one you want to head northwest around the top waterfalls here. There's a little path you can take. There's a couple AI, maybe like 3 to 4 AI throughout the path, so just make sure you're aware of that and take them out as you go through this. But this is going to be the first route I'll show you. You're going to head northwest here, cross the waterfalls, and you'll be almost right next to Villa Luisa. So once you get to the back of Villa Luisa here, like I did, I came down the back route here and I came down over these rocks. Pretty simple jump. You might have some in the backyard, and you might have some at the front over here, just so you can double check it. You kill the ones over there, you kill the ones back here. They can just hop over the railing and then get inside of this house. Inside of this house, the key you'll need for this, though, additionally, I'll show you that real quick and pull it up so there's no confusion. It's going to be the Villa Luisa key, which is, this is what it is. The area you can farm this at is going to be any of the AIs in Midnight Sapphire. They will have this key. There's the door you want to open right back here. This house has a safe, so you can get a couple $1,000s off of it, and then we'll move on to the next area, but I'll show you where that's at. So if you come to the back door and you come through here, in the bottom left down here, you'll find the safe right here, where you can loot that, and it looks like $2,300. I've had up to $3,700 come out of this one, so $2,300 is actually pretty low, but it's a pretty good starting base. And then we can just leave. There's nothing really else to loot here. There's some other stuff around the house if you want to fill up your bag with, but in terms of maximizing your time, this is probably what you want to be going for. Now, if you do see some of the AIs that have M4 carbines, for example, this guy right here, you can actually just right click and then detach some of these. So these uppers are pretty good to fill your bag up with, additional to the armor and stuff you'll be getting from the other areas. Okay, so once you loot this area, you'll have the option of just going back to the villas. This is definitely the safer play. If you just go back this way, you go to the villas, you'll have a smaller amount of AI to deal with. There is a Midnight Sapphire office key inside here, which does have another safe. However, you'll have to push through one of the more heavily infested AI areas in Midnight Sapphire. All right, guys, so if you made your way down from Villa Luisa after the Lakeside Villa and you take the waterfall route, you find yourself back over here. What you want to do is you're going to head down to the south here. The main houses you're going to be looking for are these ones down in the bottom of the villas. So this black roof one and this gray roof one, those both have keys that we're going to hit. So the best way to do this is you can just run around the back of the wall. You don't actually have to enter the compound at all. And then we're going to show you the two keys you need and the exact coordinates and where everything is at. I'm just going to cut to that now so you don't have to worry about it. All right, guys, so for the first house we're going to hit, it's going to be the Villa Catherine key. So this coordinates for this house are 173, 165. This is going to be a safe key, and this is going to have some loot inside of that safe for you, maybe some just money, so we'll unlock that, and I'll show you exactly where that's at. So once again, this is the street over here for reference. We'll walk to the front door. There is a back door. There's an AI at the back door. Well, this glass is bulletproof, and I actually didn't know that. Well, that one's not. Okay, anyway, that was nonsense. Okay, so through here, through the back, through this doorway, you'll go to the back left of the house, and then you'll find a safe in here that you can loot. We've already looted the first safe. We got 2,300 from it, from the Villa Luisa key. We got another 3,000 there, so we're at 6,200 now. Additionally, I've been pulling off, like you see here, the M4A1 upper receivers from it, so we can move forward and add on stock in our inventory. Now, if you need to drop some of those receivers for armor you might find or something like that throughout the game, you can definitely do that, but I'm just trying to stack them to make sure my bag goes back filled as possible. Next one we're going to head to is going to be over here. We're going to cross over here, and I'll show you what key we need for this. All right, guys, so coordinates 173, 165 next to the Villa Catherine key. On down south, you'll go to this house. This doesn't need a key to get in. The door you want to go to is going to be the Elena garage key. This has, just be careful about AI here. This has 2 weapons boxes in there, so I'll pull up the key so you can see what it looks like. Villa Elena is going to be this guy. Elena garage key, that's the key you're looking for. All of these keys do spawn on AI around here, so just be on the lookout for it. Pop in here, and then there's going to be 2 weapon crates you can loot, so we'll grab both of those, and you can see what's inside. A belt, an M2 rig, and I'm going to actually put this food I got in here. So an M2 rig is a 3+, so we'll grab out of there. This is simple enough, and what we want to do now is you can actually go to the front, or what you can do is go to the back, because there's actually some weapon box or an armor box to loot back here. So back here, right on this table is a green container. You'll hit that. RK1 foregrip. If you want to fill up on these, you definitely can, because it's extra money to sell. So all this extra money you can definitely just top off on. Not going to hurt you to just fill up your bag. You're definitely going to be heavy. As you can tell, I'm 49 kilos already. But in all reality, you're just trying to make sure you have the most money available to yourself from each one of these runs. All right, guys, so the next area on the list, if we're continuing down the backside of the villas here, coordinates 172, 164. A couple things to loot here. You'll have a weapon spawn right here on the ground. So, for example, I have a Mosin on here. I'm just going to go ahead and drop this Mosin and take this AK-74M. I'll most likely just take the handguard off and then sell it. And then we'll come over here. We have a couple things. We have a military medical crate. Well, that looks like it's it. And then over here, you have another box, an equipment box. Got a patrol bag in here, so if you need a patrol bag, that's nice to have. I'm not going to need that one since I have the biggest bag in the game, but there can be some armor and other nice little goodies. Make sure you check the tables as well. There could be some stuff on there as well. Also, an armor spawn right here on the floor next to the pool. All right, guys, so that about sums up everything I wanted to show you from farming Midnight Sapphire. While it may not be the easiest, I definitely have a video up for some easy money, which is through Sawmill. If you just want to pop in and out of there, that's a pretty solid money run, but this is where you can get a pretty nice juicy amount, much more than you can, I believe, from Sawmill. Additionally, you can get way more loot because, like you can see here, I've got some of the M2 armors and some of the headsets that I like. I've also got this AK, which I like the front piece. The front handguard is really useful. It's the best in slot. And then you can farm safes and then farm other ammo and the green tips here. So that's definitely some good farm you can do in Midnight Sapphire. I definitely think if you feel a little more comfortable in your gameplay, that Midnight Sapphire is by far the best area to farm for money. Each player has their own area, though. This is kind of what I want to do. I had a lot of people ask me in chat about what I wanted to do for you guys. So what I'll do here is I'm going to pull up the keys so you can see the ones I used. Villa Catherine key, and then I'll pull up to the map as well next to it so you guys can see where we're at to use those keys. Villa Luisa as well. We use this one, and then Elena Garage. So the one I didn't use from this list is the Midnight Sapphire Hotel office key. This one is actually located inside of the hotel itself. Inside of there, there's a room that has a safe that you can loot. It's in the second floor, and I'll try and put up a picture now of what's in that room so you can farm that. Additionally, there's some goodies throughout the area that you can farm off the AIs and then looting for keys. Each one of those keys I found specifically on AI around Midnight Sapphire. I didn't find them anywhere else. So if you need any of the Midnight Sapphire keys, if you want to farm them, just kill the AI at Midnight Sapphire, and then you'll be doing good as far as getting those keys. It may take a little bit of time. You might get some RNG, but that is where you farm them. So if you're trying to get some of these keys to get some of this good loot, that's what you want to be doing, guys. So other than that, if that helped you out, guys, hopefully it was informative enough and simple and straightforward enough. There's a helicopter coming in. It's very, very loud. Excuse me for that. So if that helped you out, guys, make sure to drop that like, drop that sub for more Gray Zone Warfare guides. I'll keep it coming, keep it pumping, and I'll keep some more content coming. Also, catch me live streaming over on Twitch, guys. I'll be over there as well, so make sure to drop that follow, swing on by. If you guys have any questions, I'll do my best to help you over there while we're live. We have an amazing community. Make sure you guys hop into Discord as well. Some super duper awesome, helpful people that we're getting over in there as well. Other than that, I think that about sums it up, guys. I appreciate you taking time out of your day to watch this video. Hopefully it did help you out. And all right, guys, peace, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.